Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the video. So we're going to be taking a look at the it's like the Con something Jagdpanzer. Um, I'm not sure the full name of this tank, guys. I still can't even say it when I saw it in the garage. But I got like, I want to say it's 10 battles you get for free. And, this vehicle just appeared in my garage, so we're going to, play, well, I played 3 games, and I'm going to show you 2 of them. The second game was really boring. I got like 2 shots off the whole game. I think I did like 800 damage or whatever. But these 2 games, guys, they're pretty good, so I'm going to show you this one. I'm going to show you the one after. Their replays. Obviously, I'm not playing it live. And, we're going to talk through this tank. I'm going to tell you guys kind of how I feel about it. First off, I will say this. It's very fast. The tank is very quick, guys. It's very versatile. I've noticed that the gun, get a shot of this guy, the gun turns kind of slow from left to right, so the actual traverse of the gun itself, but the tank is very fast, guys. And you will see that a little bit, later on when I'm chasing down an E25. You could almost play this thing as a light tank. Like if you wanted to, you could set it up with like situational awareness, optics, binocs, and like CVS or something if you really wanted to, because it will literally just about keep up with most light tanks. I mean, it's so quick, guys, and it's torquey too, so it gets up to speed pretty quick. That being said, the view range is a little lacking. Like I'm running rations, some situational awareness, I think right now, maybe. I don't know. The way I set up the crew is I only have them at like 60-something%, so I'm not 100% sure. But I will show you guys in the end plates the way I have it set up. But I'm running optics on it and rations. So right now the view range is only like 420 something. So keep that in mind if you are going to run out and play this thing like a light tank. So obviously, guys, I want to get more involved in this game. We've only gotten 1 shot off. It's 12 minutes and 40 something seconds, so it's been like over 2 minutes. And I'm trying to get more involved here, and I do make the mistake of getting spotted here, and I get whacked by something. I don't remember what it was, but I'm changing things up, guys. I'm watching this Progetto over here, and he looks like he's about to be taken out. But you have to be really careful, guys, of really anything that's over here, because what I've noticed is people will come up through these trains and whatever, and there's all these little like openings in the train where they can shoot you here. I never realized that until later on in the game, where like people will creep all the way up to here, and even from all the way over here, guys, you can create like an angle like to go almost all the way through. So just keep that in mind. That is not like a solid wall there. If someone is all the way over here, they might still have a shot at you. I've seen it happen, guys, where people shoot through like literally 3 of the trains. And yeah, so we're looking for shots here. I'm this thing is so awkward, being that it's like a solid turret or turretless, that I just can't get any kind of angles on people. So I'm trying to do that, guys, but it's not working out. Other than that, Ensk, guys, is like just a really shitty map. So there's just nothing you could do really on this map in a tank like this, other than what I'm doing here, right? Like you can't get too aggressive, because if I'm pushing like where these heavies are or something, then I have to turn my whole tank, to take shots at these guys. Or if I'm gonna go over to here or something like that, like I can't make that work in a tank like this. Like if I'm in the LTTB or LT432 or whatever, a light tank, you can make plays like that work. So IS-3 is running away here. I get a shot into the IS-3. And this is where I take that unnecessary shot, really. Like, I didn't have to poke out again, guys, and get hit by this guy, but I do take the shot, and I bounce this guy. Like, I have no idea why this happens with the IS-3s. They have kind of like that angled plate on the side, guys. But, I mean, you saw that shot. That 100% should have been a pen, guys. And I just can't stand the fact that these IS-3s can bounce shots like that. Like, this is 268 millimeters of penetration right into the side of the tank. So I just don't, finish him off there. But I just don't understand how it's even possible for that to bounce when it's going right into the side of the tank. But anyway, guys, like I said, they have like a trollish plate of armor on the side there. Ridiculous, ridiculous. That's all I'm going to say. So here comes the E25, guys. It's a close game, 7-7, and you know, we're spread out pretty evenly. We're doing pretty well here. So I'm waiting for the E25 to come by. I'm going to smack a shot into the side of him for 366, and now I'm basically going to go get this guy because right now, guys, I am still at. I have a decent amount of HP. I'm not full HP, but I have a decent amount of HP. So I'm going to run after this guy, and I find him here, and I'm going to stop, take another shot into him, 417, and now he's going to turn and, you know, take shots back at me. So I'm trying to angle this thing. I don't even know if you could really do that. I don't know what the armor is on this thing, guys. I don't think it's very good. So I take 2 shots there from him. Not a big deal. We still have 368 HP, and you know, that's enough for now. You know, most of these tanks, I think anyway, can still one-shot me. So, you know, VZ44 usually has a clip. ISU can obviously one-shot. You know, Scorpion can one-shot. G-Sword can take 2 of 4 shots. And, you know, most of these tanks can take me out quick anyway. So, VZ44 is coming up. I'm going to wait right here for him. Clean him up. 2,076 damage, guys. We're still going. Looking for the G-Sword. And there he is. I think he cleans up the A44, and then I'm going to run around, clean him up, 376, and 2,452 damage, guys. And this was the first game I played in this tank, so I was pretty happy with that. You know, not a bad game by any means. Ensk is a brutal map to get in my opinion. It is the worst map to get for any vehicle except a heavy tank. The only vehicles that are excelling on this map are heavy tanks, guys. Maybe like some mediums or something. But I'm telling you, like, I'll say this. If you are really, really good in understanding how the map works and you have really, really good situational awareness and map awareness and kind of like where people have their guns pointed and, you know, where they're paying attention to, who they're paying attention to, I should say, then you can make it work as a light tank on this map, guys. You could brawl in a light tank. I've said it before. You could brawl in a light tank. You just can't take any damage. That's the thing. You have to brawl, but allow other people to take the damage. So you wait for someone to point their gun, you wait for them to shoot, and then you know the reload times too. You have to know reload times. So if there's like an IS-3 that shoots, okay, you know he's got like at least a 10-second reload. Pop a shot in, you re-angle yourself, pop another shot in, and be aware of where all the other enemies are. You can make it work, guys, but I'm not even that good most of the time. So that's why I say, guys, for any tank that I'm in, if I'm like, this is a tier 8, if I'm doing 2,400 damage on Ensk, that's brilliant to me. So let me close this one out. I will show you guys the end plates, then we'll get into the second game. And again, guys, like so far, this tank's been really good. I like it. You know, it's got really freaking good accuracy. Like I said, it's very fast. So if I'm assuming it's available for purchase as a premium. So far, I mean, I would recommend it. The way I have it set up right now is running rammer, optics, and the improved aiming, because I had an improved aiming. I think I would have run. It doesn't have vertical stabilizer. It has the other one that I couldn't remember the name of for the last video. I still can't remember the name of it. It's rotational mechanism, I believe it's called. So I have 66% camo, 66, 66 on these things for gunner and driver for dispersion, and the 66% situational awareness. And then I'm running, usually here I'm running the what's it called? 6 cents perk, so that you pay 20k basically, and you have 6 cents for one game. 2,400 damage, guys, and you know, that's pretty much it. I mean, this game wasn't special by any means. I did have 4 kills, so we got 1,028 experience, which is pretty good, and we made 26k off of this game, even with the rations. So that's it for this game, guys. Let's get into the next one. We could see. Let me go over again how I have this thing set up. You saw the rammer, optics, and the improved aiming, but I want to show you guys like all the stats over here. 0.28 dispersion. So with this, guys, and like the rations and have my, crew at full, obviously, 0.28 dispersion, 1.65 aiming time. Like that is, it might be one of the best in the game, in my opinion. I'm sure there's something that's better, but this is like really, really good, guys. Really accurate, really fast aiming time. And, the concealment is not bad at all. Like if you're stationary, guys, 31% concealment, and I only have 66% over here. That's it. So only one crew member has 66% camo. And I mean, that's really good, guys. 422 view range with the optics and the rations and the 66% situational awareness. I don't think that's bad either. You can certainly run binocs on these things. I just don't like running binocs, guys. I hate running binocs on turretless TDs because if you stay still, right, you will get the binocs to kick in, but every time you move, even if it's like this much, you just move this much, your binocs go down. So like I just don't like that, in my opinion. I'd rather have optics and always have the view range, even if it's less. With the exception of if the view range is really bad. Like if it was like 400, then I'd probably run the binocs. So that's how we have this thing set up, guys. And after the one battle, like I said, here's my statistics. But I will show you in the second game, after 3 games, what my stats are in this tank. And that's it for these end plates. So let's get into the next game. And I don't even remember what, I think this is on mines. Yeah, that's what I have put for the end plates. So let's go ahead and pop this back up a little bigger. I'm still considering, guys, using that new video software. I downloaded it. What's it called? I forget. Where I can take this camera and move it, but really even though it blocks the vehicle panel, I love using the GeForce app because it's just so, I understand it. It works, very easy. It's just an easy user interface for me. So that's why I use it. But OBS, I think it's called, guys. OBS is what I really want to take a look at. If I was a serious YouTuber, I would just use the OBS, but I love the GeForce app. It's just very simple. All right, so we're on mines, guys, and here we go. We're going to take a look at the speed on this thing. So actually, I do want to drop this camera back down so you guys can see how fast we're going, right? So we're at 71 kilometers an hour, guys. I mean, like, you can't get much faster than this in like any other vehicle other than a light tank. I'm pretty sure. I don't think any other vehicle moves this fast that isn't a light tank. So you could see, and like it's torquey. Like look how fast we are ahead of all these people. That 1375 obviously wasn't, zooming over here. Otherwise he would be right next to me. But like it's just incredible how quick we are, ahead of everyone. And I get spotted here. I must have got lit when I like went right here, guys. And it took 3 seconds for 6 cents to pop up, obviously, and I just didn't realize. But I mean, I don't think I've ever been spotted like through here before, so I just popped up like I wasn't going to be spotted. Oh well. So we're looking for shots here, guys. The Oni is sitting here, I guess, waiting for me to poke, but I could go solid bush, so he wasn't going to spot me anyway, more than likely. We smack him for 404. I'm going to poke up again, spot him again, and I think I take another shot at him. Just going to do this, and it looks like he moved. I don't remember. Yeah, I remember him going behind this building, but this building is breakable. I didn't realize that until, I want to say, like 30 seconds after. Like I shoot the building here, and I look, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I think it's breakable. So now I have shots again at the Oni. So I kind of try and put that one into his track, but it didn't hit his track, but it's doesn't make a difference really. Take one more shot at him, clean him up, and he's dead. Why this guy just sat there like that, guys, I don't know. I really couldn't tell you like why he just sat there like that, but it is what it is. guard is going to whack us here. And this is something to note, guys. I want you to pay attention to whenever you're on this side of the, of the map over here. There are people that could hit you from this corner without you even really getting a silhouette on them. Like, I was trying to find this guy, I couldn't find him at all. So there's the way they could like back out here. Don't ask me how exactly, but the way this rock is, like, there, especially I guess for the height of the guard, it's perfect. He was able to back out and shoot me with his gun like this, where I couldn't even, like, literally even get an outline on the guy. So keep that in mind. If you're going to sit here, just be really aware of this, on the hill, because that is why the hill is so effective, guys, on this map. That's why everyone wants to take it, because you have all the shots from here, But if you're smart in this city area, you could defend it. You know what I mean? You can easily counter people that are going to poke out like where the guard was. It's just a matter of this exact area, guys. It's very difficult to do, is what I'm trying to say. So if you're ever poking up in this bush, just be very aware of that. And Artie's gonna hit me too. And now, like, I'm really paying the price for trying to poke up in this bush, guys. Basically, I'm thinking the guard is going to kill me at this point. I'm at 72 HP. And we need to kind of get out of here now. So I'm spotted again, and again, guys, this is why I emphasize, like, the hill is very vital when it comes to situations like this, and that's why these guys are still, like, this game isn't over yet, I should say. If these guys weren't on the hill, this game would have already been over. Like, it would have went that quick, because the only thing that's keeping all of us pinned down here is like this guard and crap. So. And, there's also like a TD back here, but still, like, if we had the hill, we could easily poke up to this area right here. It's like E6, and the game would be over. We would spot the TDs, and it would be done. So I'm going to try and reposition myself, get behind this building, and I don't want to get hit by anything over here and stuff. So I'm just going to kind of hang out here. We do get a couple more shots off. I don't remember if we killed the T-28 or not. I think we do, as we're kind of making our way up there. And yeah, guys, this is how you're playing on mines if you're going to go east. Like, you have to really use hard cover, because there's so many TDs that like to sit over here, guys. It's just ridiculous. So the guard knows I kind of have a jump on him now, so he backs out. He misses his shot, or doesn't even take a shot, and I'm able to get 360 on him, or whatever that was. So we're looking at 1500 damage, guys, 417 assists, and like, this is average for me. I would like to get at least one more shot, but this is how things are looking, guys, on a map like Mines and a map like Ensk. So I think this is another reason why it's important that I show you guys these games, because when you're playing a TD with a solid turret on a map such as Ensk or Mines, you really have to, sometimes you have to get in close and personal, right? And you have to just wait for people to shoot, wait for an opportunity, and I'm looking at the guard here again, and I think we missed that shot. But sometimes you got to get up close, guys, because our Tiger, for instance, is playing like a TD should play, and he's got nothing here. Like, he's not going to, there's nothing for him to shoot at, man. Everybody is over here. So just keep that in mind, guys. Sometimes in these tanks, like even the Scorpion G and stuff, you might have to get up close and personal, if you're going to have a good damage game. So looking for a shot on the T-29, but I know he's way the hell back there. Like, there's just no way I'm going to get that through all these buildings. But I'm trying to find, an angle anyway. Looks like Artie certainly found an angle. Yeah, it looks like the T-29's AFK, so. So at this point, guys, we're about to move up. It's getting close to the end of the game. Gonna just kind of fast forward until I start moving up. ISU appears. I don't think I'm gonna get a shot into this guy. I'm looking for it anyway, but he's behind the rock. So I eventually just start moving up here. It looks like the T-28 is turning himself. So I have the angle to come in like this, right? Kill him. He's trying to get away. Put that one into him, and I'm going to back up so that I'm not hit by the 152k. And that's pretty much this game, guys. I, at the very end, go eye for an eye with Artie, so I'll show you that. But other than that, we don't get a shot into the ISU. I do remember there just wasn't the, he was behind the rock. And here we go, guys. We're speeding up so I can get to the end of this. And I'm watching I'm watching this Artie like aim at me too. Like he aims at me like right here, and I'm like, yeah, dude, this could be an eye for an eye. And it was. So we're aiming. I take the shot right after he takes his. 350 for me, and he hits me. Eye for an eye. I even said it in the chat. I was actually on half speed there. Whoops. Eye for eye. And 1,890 damage, 417 assists. So that's it, guys. Those are the 2 out of the 3 games that I played. And let's take a look at the end plates real quick. Here we go. All right. So second class game, guys. This is the eye for eye badge. Eye for an eye. It's cool because I've only gotten a couple of those guys. That might actually be like the second one that I've gotten. I know I've gotten at least one on this account, but it's a cool little badge to get. It's fun. 1890 damage, 417 assists, guys. We're not really looking for assist damage in this tank, but I will take what I can get. That's why I always run optics. Here we are, guys, kind of in the middle of the crowd here. 3 kills, and that's about it, guys. We lost some coin on this because like the consumables and all that, stuff. The directive, I paid for the directive for the first one, but not this time. So yeah, you're gonna lose a lot of coin if you're if you're using that, guys. With the rations, that's like 40k. So if you're shooting any kind of APCRs, which are the heat rounds, you don't really have to. Honestly, I didn't really talk about that, but I think it's what I said, 268 on the APCRs, guys. It's like pretty damn good pen for a tier 8. Like you really, unless you're fighting against tier 10s, I don't think you need the heat shells, in my opinion. Like if you're going to aim. We actually hit 6 of 6. I'm sorry, we took 8 shots. Of the 6 we hit, 6 were pens. And yeah, that's it, guys. So again, look, if you're going to get this tank, guys, it's really fun to play. It's really fast. It's really freaking accurate, as you can see here. And that's it. It doesn't have much armor, I guess. Whole armor, 30, 38. No armor, but it's extremely quick. Camo is, I would say, good. Slightly above average. And view range is average, I would say. But this tank is super, super accurate, guys, and super fast. So if you're looking to get it, there it is, guys. The whatever the heck this thing is called. The Jagdpanzer is what I'm going to call it, guys. So there you have it. I will see you for the next video, guys. Take care of yourselves, and bye-bye.